When I was in medical school, I sometimes struggled with anxious feelings before something like a test or before having to work with a certain attending that I really respected and wanted to impress, or go into a rotation in a field that maybe I felt less confident in. And I remember in pre-med and med school, the mantra that I came up with for myself that I found really effective was, don't be scared, be prepared. And so that allowed me to focus on the moment, on what I had control over, of what I could do, which was, study, sleep, hydrate, make choices that allow you to show up the best that you can. Doesn't mean it's going to go perfectly or the way that you want, but the best that you can with the circumstances that you have. So it's interesting because I was volunteering at a local ballet performance this weekend, and one of the children became quite anxious when one of the instructors said, "Okay, kids, now this performance is really important because this is the one they're going to tape." And this was moments before this line of these kids that were, 5 to 8 years old on average, right before these kids were about to go on. And one of the youngest girls just looked at me and now I'm nervous. And I just got down on her level and smiled at her and I said, "Don't be scared. You're prepared." And she looked at me and I am. You're right. I'd never said it that way, but I think it was helpful for her in that moment. You've already done the work. Now you just get to show off all of the hard work that you've done. This is the fun part. This is the easy part. You already did the hard stuff. And so I just wanted to share that story. I so enjoyed that moment with that little girl and seeing the relief on her face. It just reminded me of all of those times when I was in training and I was so nervous and I was having to, soothe myself. And I think it's really beautiful when we can share these little tricks and tools we have with one another, so that maybe we hear something new and we think, "Oh, I'm going to put that in my back pocket for when I'm nervous or when I'm facing a challenge, because I think that'll work for me." So share your little habits or phrases or books or podcasts or songs, anything that you have that you use as a tool to help you cope with challenges and helps you bolster up your feeling of I can, I must, and I will, because I can. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.